Hello everyone, this is part 50 of What If Naruto Figured It All Out, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. In a bakery shop, many people were seeing Maya's doentry. When it ended, everybody clapped to the reporter, who was also there. Thank you, my fans. Maya said, receiving some flowers. I have made it all for you. That was an awesome doentry. Kahoko said, serving the guests some bread. I would never make it without you, cousin. Maya said, KYAA. I can't believe it. Tomorrow I will receive a promotion from the TV station. There was an earthquake. Everybody within the bakery screamed. What? Kahoko asked. Maya quickly ran at the door, opening it. There is someone above the Hokage's monument. Maya noticed and smiled. Come, Kahoko. Take your camera. We are going for this spot. Maya. Kahoko grabbed the camera, worrying her father. Be careful, Kahoko. You know you are delicate. He remembered, but she had already left with the reporter. Naruto and Hinata were running from the bar where they were in the direction of the Hokage's building. I saw them, Naruto-kun. Hinata granted. Akatsuki. They were above the Hoka. There was another earthquake and huge roots from a tree started to emerge all over Konoha, demolishing some buildings. The Dragon King held Hinata and used Tsubasa no Jutsu to fly away from the roots and land safely in the Hokage's building top. From there, they had a clear sight from what was happening in the village. The huge roots surrounded Konoha and trees were now blooming out from the roots, taking away the frozen ones that the successive blizzards have. It's horrible, Hinata cried, with her hands covering her mouth. Akatsuki is doing this. Naruto quickly looked above, trying to see them, but his eyes were also old. Where? Naruto, Sakura, Kiba and Sai landed near them. You noticed too? Yes, he answered. It's Akatsuki. No way. The three newcomers got shocked. So, they have finally come for you. Sai said. Naruto bound his hands. Coming for me is one thing, but destroying my village, that's going too far. Naruto complained. Hinata-sama. Neji landed near Hinata, along with Shikamaru, Gaara and Kankuro. Neji-ni-san. Hinata noticed him. Are you okay? Your father got worried when you didn't come back, especially because of the earthquakes. Neji explained. Naruto. Gaara called. The Jinchuriki looked at his friend, seeing that the Kazekage also had a golden armor arm. Gaara, your arm. Naruto noticed. Yes, it's just like when Skuld attacked the hidden moon. Gaara explained. We both had the same strange dreams that time. But this time, Akatsuki may be the ones pulling this. Shikamaru concluded. Their plan is to free Skuld and make the gods fulfill their wishes. We have to stop them. No way. So many people in here. Maya and Kahoko reached the building. Neji quickly went near her. What are you doing there? This is dangerous. You are a civilian. Neji said, angry and worried. Are you crazy? My mission as a reporter is to inform, being or not being a ninja. Plus, Kahoko made up to Chunin, I will be fine. Maya explained. It's Akatsuki we are talking about. Come to your senses. Neji screamed. Maya answered with a simple smile. Kahoko, you are the only woman I know that can break up the code from Konoha TV and make our broadcast into the air. Let's show them the battle of their lives. Maya asked. Kahoko sighed and grabbed a keyboard, inserting some codes, hacking the system. There are more than TV reports, Maya. This is real, not a studio. There will be none to say, see. When it starts to go bad. Neji insisted. I'm in. Kahoko said, holding some earphones and micro. I will put us in at your sign. Yosh. Maya said. Neji sighed. Turn it on. You got a hell of a girlfriend, Neji. Kiba played. The Hyuga closed his eyes. Naruto continued looking up to the Hokage's monument. Skuld, will you grant their wishes? You're so fond. Please, don't, he thought. From above, Pain was watching them. Konoha will soon launch a counterattack. Kakazu warned. We need to act fast. Black Zetsu said. Pain started making some hand seals and summoned the ceiling statue above the Hokage's monument, which was noticed by the Leafs. Long time no see, my prince. Pain said to Naruto, whose eyes opened wide. We have come down to the final line. Where is Mirai? Naruto screamed. Pain showed him a scroll that was recognized by the Dragon King. That's Mirai Dono scroll. Gaara said. My wolves are all around Konoha. Pain said. Such as Deidara's bombs and Conan's origami. The Leaf's eyes opened wide. I will order them to attack if you don't cooperate with us. Cooperate? Naruto asked. Yes. Pain answered. I need you and Kazekage-sama to do something for me. His Rinnegan stared them. Did you know, Naruto, that you and Mirai are siblings? What? Naruto was completely got by surprise. What did he mean with that? Siblings. He and Mirai. But she was from a far village. He only knew her 6 years ago. How could? Naruto thought it was a lie, a way that Akatsuki leader had to confuse him before the battle. Yes. Wait. Akatsuki. Jiraiya appeared near Naruto, who stared him. Let me. You had 20 years to tell him. Pain remembered that to the old hermit. Naruto noticed by Jiraiya's look that Mirai. Yes, my prince. You and Mirai are siblings. Your mother is the same as Mirai's. My Frigg and Yondime's Kushina were the same person. Yondime's. Kushina. Naruto's eyes opened wide and he stared Jiraiya again. If only I could. Jiraiya whispered. You. For long do you know me, Erosenin? And you. A tear fell from Naruto's eye. Let me make you a favor, my prince, and tell you the real story. Pain said with an evil smile in his face. My dear Frigg, the Hidden Moon's princess, foresaw she was going to S. I was too young to defend her, so I sent her to Konoha, to Yellow Flash's cares, where she could be safe. Frigg was supposed to be here until I get ready and strong enough to protect her. Naruto's lower lip was trembling, unbelieving what he was hearing. Unfortunately for me, they fell in love. And so, Frigg became Kushina, Yondime's lover. Akatsuki. Jiraiya whispered. Yellow Flash had the courage to go to my village and tell me in the face he had fallen in love with my woman and that made her a child. You are that child, my prince. Akatsuki finished. Naruto. Kiba's eyes opened wide. Sakura's hands were trembling. Yondime's. Kahoko couldn't believe. Son. Maya whispered to the microphone, and thanks to Kahoko hacking abilities, everybody within Konoha was listening to Hit. No way. Hinata stared Naruto, holding his hand. It's shocking, isn't it? Pain asked. Naruto had his eyes covered by his hair, while tears continued falling. You are the child of the one who saved this village, yet none raised his hand to you. Naruto sniffed. Yellow Flash wanted you to be seen as a hero. After all, it was thanks to you that he was able to defeat Kyuubi. A demon cannot hurt an innocent heart. A pure soul makes demons lose their powers. Yellow Flash knew it and took you, an innocent newborn baby with no sin, to save Konoha. He was losing badly against Kyuubi, but when he got you, the cards changed. He won. You were the one who saved Konoha. Naruto nodded with his head. You were treated as a demon because, thanks to the seal, you have the same whiskers in your face that Kyuubi had. People kept seeing in you the demon that killed everyone, including their beloved Hokage. Did you know that they were about to let you starve to death when you were just 1 day old? Naruto's eyes opened wide. He remembered Mirai saying that to him when he was at Kurika's funeral. Was it truth? If it wasn't for my sister, you would have S. It's a lie. I can't be Yondime's child. Naruto screamed, holding Hinata's hand tightly. If I was, then why did nobody? Naruto turned to Jiraiya. Why did nobody told me? The frog hermit felt so sorry for him. So many times he wanted to tell Naruto. He was Minato's spitted face, yet he couldn't. I don't know. Pain answered. My prince, even being Yellow Flash's child, you were also Frigg's. If you entered the hidden and said that, you would be received as a prince. Naruto stared the Akatsuki leader. Learning this from someone he considered his biggest enemy was awful. Maybe if it was from someone else, it could be wonderful, but none in Konoha had the courage to tell him. He has always lived without a father or a mother image to recall, yet, his father face stared upon him every day. It was Yondime, the Hokage he admired so much and that many told him he would one day surpass. Yet none. Naruto. Jiraiya was about to touch his shoulder, but Naruto moved as if he didn't want to. Why? he asked. Jiraiya lowered his head. Why lying to me? Did old lady Tsunade knew? The Ero-Sennin sighed, making Naruto feel even worse. Kakashi-sensei. It was to protect you. Jiraiya tried to explain. Protect me from what? From being loved. From having an image to put in my father place. From having a name to put in the school's identification sheet. Naruto screamed. Sakura stared him. She had no idea Tsunade knew who Naruto's parents were. If she had, she would have asked her. Shikamaru lowered his face. He and Sai knew Naruto's father was Yondaime, but they had no courage to tell him. Why? Naruto turned to Pain. Did Mirai know? Why haven't she tell me? Pain closed his eyes. Konoha had her in their hands. Pain explained. The Jinchuriki found it strange. She was carrying the child of Itachi. If she told you, they would not accept protecting her. Of course Mirai chose the protection of her child. But she tried to tell you, but her voice disappeared when she was going to. Naruto remembered that actually Mirai was about to tell him, when she was near her death. This is what it happens when you make a village out of rival clans. Pain explained. While Konoha was made out of clans that lived in the fire country that fought against each other during centuries, the Hidden Moon was made out from the court of Queen Aslauge. The 10 clans from the Hidden Moon are the lineage of the Skuld and the lineage from the 9 knights that left the north with the queen. It's totally different. Why are you telling me this now? Naruto asked, with his heart and mind completely messed up. I already told you. I need you and the Kazekage to do me a favor. Pain remembered and showed the scroll, opening it. To free Skuld. The scroll started to shine and roots from the ground raised up and Mirai appeared. The Tsukikage continued unconscious. Mom. Naruto called. So it was because of that he always loved Mirai. She was his sister. Mirai was his sister. She wanted to tell him. She was clumsy and messed up things, but she was his sister. He also messed up a lot. What did you do to her? She is just sleeping. Pain said. Unlike Konoha, I do care about my children. Naruto's eyes opened again. Pain has already said it many times before, but only know he heard it clearly. Mirai was the Akatsuki leader's daughter. And it was true. He was always there for her. When Mirai saw the night with no moon and Skuld attack the Hidden Moon. When she was about to in that hospital. Always. So, what are you going to do? Do you remember my wolves, don't you? Wolves. The Ornulu Wolf's pack. They are Mom's biggest weapon. Naruto whispered and looked at Gaara. The Kazekage was also staring at him. Are you really intending to help them? Sakura asked him. Do you have a better plan? Kiba asked her. If we don't, Konoha will be destroyed again. We have just rebuilt it. Kiba is right. Neji interrupted. We have to think carefully about this. There are many lives in line. But we have no idea about their wishes. Sai remembered. Imagine one of them wishes to destroy Konoha. I bet we help them, but ask them to speak with Mirai before. Shikamaru explained. She will not agree with a full plan, even coming from her father. That and we can recapture her and free Skuld. After all, it seems they need Gaara and Naruto to do that. Maybe that's why they are carrying those golden armors. But then, why did they take the Shukaku out of Gaara? Kankuro asked. They must have had a reason for doing that. Yeah, what to? Shikamaru was about to speak, when he noticed something. This scent. Kiba noticed. They all looked back and saw Kaoru. Kaoru. Naruto called and started running after him. Why have you come here? He caught the boy. I saw mommy in the TV and I came. Kaoru cried. So, you are Kaoru. Pain noticed. Do you have anything to say to your mommy? The leaf startled. Did he hear their plan? Yes. Kaoru answered. Pain turned to Deidara. He said and made a clay bird that went near Kaoru. Don't worry, I will not hurt him. Pain assured. Naruto sent him a distrustful look, but put Kaoru in the bird. Mommy. Kaoru flew and put his hands in Mirai's face. Please mommy, look at me. Pain made a hand seal and Mirai started moving, opening her green eyes at her child, smiling. Kaoru, you are safe. I'm so happy, she said with a very weak voice. Kaoru felt sorry. And daddy. Kaoru lowered his face. I see. Mirai cried. Sorry, I should have been there for you. I'm such a lame mother. No, you are the best mommy in the world. Kaoru said, caressing her face, making Mirai feel better. I love you, my baby. I love you so much. Mirai tried to move her hand, but it was locked by one of the roots. I want to hug you. She looked down and saw Naruto. She tenderly smiled at him. Naruto, I am. I know, he answered with a smile. The bird took Kaoru back to Naruto, who continued looking at Mirai. The Jinchuriki glanced at Hinata and then back at his sister. No way, Naruto-kun is going to tell her. I also have something to tell you, big sis. Mirai stared him. Naruto looked at the Akatsuki leader, who gave him permission. The Dragon King took a deep breath and then stared Mirai in the eyes. I was the one who saved you, 5 years ago, when you were about to s. The Tsukikage knit his brows, just like pain. What? Mirai asked, weaken. You saved me? How? I am the true and only Kurogen's heir. Naruto revealed. Mirai's eyes opened wide, shocked. That's why, I felt that desire towards you. That's why Hinata broke up with me that time. Because I had the feeling of loving you, all Kurogen's heirs have towards Skull's mediums. No way. She couldn't believe. How many nights did she also felt that desire? The desire to have Naruto for her. She thought she was sick. What kind of woman would fall in love for her brother? Mirai had no way to fight it. Only when she was with Itachi that desire disappeared, otherwise, it would continue to rot in her. You. Kurogen's heir. Yes, that and. Naruto bit his lips. How could he tell her the truth without hurting her? It was impossible. He never thought that this moment would come, but, maybe that was the last chance he had to do it. It would make him happier. It would. You are not Kaoru's mother. What? Pain whispered. Stupid. Kaoru was in my belly, what are you talking about? Mirai realized that Naruto could only be playing with her. You were just the renting belly. Naruto explained. You were the one who found strange becoming pregnant at a time you shouldn't, because it was not right with the moon cycle. Mirai's eyes opened. You couldn't. Pain stared Naruto. That's betraying Kurogen. You. The direct heir. Even when I used Ignis Divine Requiem on you. If I didn't do it. Naruto lowered his face. Konoha wouldn't. He stared Mirai. Kaoru is my child. What? Kaoru stared him. What did he said? Kankuro was surprised, just as Gaara and Sai, not for speaking about Maya, who was broadcasting a show for more than half an hour without saying a word. Yours. But I and Kakashi. Why? Mirai cried. I love Kaoru, he was in my belly. No, he was in his mother's belly, yours ended up growing because. Kaoru's real mother is inside of you. You really? Pain was shocked. But that means. He stared Kaoru. How? Why? Mirai cried. Why have you lied to me all these years? I will explain it to you. You deserve to hear it. Naruto closed his eyes. Flashback. 5 years ago, within Konoha's hospital in a very windy night, Naruto was crying holding Mirai's hand in her bedroom. The Tsukikage was sleeping peacefully, while Naruto's face was filled with tears. I don't want to leave Mirai's side, but, Naruto got up and went near the window, seeing Konoha. If I don't flee, my village will be in trouble. Naruto stared the village. I need to think in them first, I need to think in their safety. Naruto cried, cleaning his tears. But Mom, Naruto was crying so much that he put his hand on his sea, grabbing his shirt. I need to, it hurts so much, the Dragon Prince's tears were falling in the ground. Mirai, Konoha, I need to flee, I have to protect them, I love Mirai, I love Konoha, I love them so much, I love them so much I need to go away, so I can save them. Naruto leaned his head in the glass, crying and crying. Kurogen, if there was a way, Naruto opened his eyes, seeing the leaves flying with the wind. All of them, my friends, Shikamaru and Temari, Kakashi-sensei, Sakura-chan, Hinata, Naruto closed his eyes. I can't put them in danger, I need to go, Naruto went near Mirai, caressing her face. Mom. Naruto remembered Kurogen's words. Happens what it has to happen, you shall not give yourself to Skuld. Tie yourself to a tree, sear your hands or take out your eyes. Never, ever give yourself to Skuld. If you do that, Susanoo's powers will increase and he would be able to get her. Don't do it, even if you really love her and she's don't do it. I preferred not to understand the meaning of those words, Naruto cried. Suddenly, Naruto noticed something on Kurogen's words. Could it be? Naruto looked back to Mirai. Even if she is he knew she was going to then why? Can't you see it? Naruto heard a voice from the depths of his mind. Kyuubi opened his red eyes and looked at his Jinchuriki from the gates of his prison. Naruto rose his head and looked up to him. The monster smiled. Kurogen gave you the answer. There is a way. Naruto's eyes opened wide. There is a way to save Mirai. Actually there are two, but now and with Alpha's medium S so fast, you can only perform one. Kyuubi looked deeply into Naruto's eyes. You know what to say. Kyuubi informed. Naruto's eyes moved to the water at his feet. Alpha told you, the water in Naruto's mind started rising its level. You have the strength, say those 5 words. The water level continued increasing. Naruto closed his eyes. The water already covered Naruto's shoulders. I won't, Naruto said. The water quickly got back to the ground. Kyuubi was caught by surprise and stared at Naruto. I know, Naruto looked at Kyuubi. You only want Susanoo's powers to increase, to go back to the Uchihas. Naruto looked angry at the Biju. I won't. Then you prefer to see Mirai S, along with Konoha. Kyuubi said. Naruto lowered his face. I'm the closest demon to you, Alpha herself will come here to free me. I'm immortal, Naruto said. Kyuubi smiled. But the leaves aren't. Kyuubi remembered. If you can't S, I'll need to take someone else, perhaps, that pink-haired friend of yours. Naruto looked surprised to Kyuubi. The demon was pleased to see him that scared. Maybe Konohamaru, or Temari. Isn't she pregnant? That will be 2 in 1. No. Wait. I have a better one. Someone as priceless as a Kurogen's heir to you, Hyuga Hinata. Stop. They have made nothing against you. You can't K them. Naruto ordered. Kyuubi laughed. Then call for Alpha. Kyuubi screamed. I can't. Naruto put his hands on his head. I can't. I cannot. Why not? Because Kurogen told you. Kyuubi asked. Naruto opened his eyes. Kurogen cares for none of his heirs. If he cared about them, why was he K by his older son? Naruto looked to Kyuubi. You have the power to save her. Forget Kurogen. I won't. Naruto insisted. Kyuubi closed his eyes. Then pass the rest of your life running and living alone, for I will K the first person I'll see near you. Immortality has no fun when you're alone, just like life. Naruto opened his eyes and looked back at Mirai. I need to save them, Mirai, Naruto whispered. The Jinchuriki looked deeply to her and then closed his eyes, holding Mirai's hand near his face. I can't let them S. I can't let Konoha S. This is my home. Even if these people don't love me, even knowing most of them only see me as a monster, I need to protect them. Naruto quickly opened his eyes wide. That's why. I have to. Kyuubi stared him. You say there is a way to save both Mirai and Konoha. Yes. You are Kurogen's heir. If you give yourself to Skuld, she will save her. The great Duke said. Along with the village. It will not hurt if I try. Naruto stepped back. I hope you are not lying me, stupid fox. If you remain immortal, then I will pass the eternity within you. No, thanks, Kyuubi said. Naruto closed his eyes. Alpha, I'm Uzumaki's heir. Naruto said. In that moment, all the machines that were attached to Mirai stopped moving, just as the wind ceased to blow. The Tsukikage's body started shining and Skuld emerged from it. The angel's body was surrounded by golden chains that craved down into her F, leaving awful scars into her pink skin. Skuld. Naruto felt her sweet scent filling the room. Naruto, she said. Kyuubi. Naruto found it strange and looked near him, seeing a man about 25 years with long red-brown hair, red eyes, and fox's ears and tail. He was wearing a dark man kimono and a necklace with a yang. How did you? Naruto asked. Alpha stopped the flow of time, otherwise this conversation may be too long and it could end up K Mirai. I was able to come out thanks to that. Kyuubi explained. Sorry, I attacked you back in the hidden moon. Skuld apologized. I'm bound to the curses Susanoo put upon me. I have done it, even unwilling it. She appeared to be very sad. But you called for me, why? I thought Kurogen asked you not to. Naruto lowered his head. Konoha will be destroyed if Mirai S. I need you to save her and save Konoha. Naruto asked. Save Mirai. Skuld looked aside, as if she was trying to find a way. Mirai's string is too small, unless she has another soul within her to help her living, she won't make it. But, you are another soul. Naruto noticed. Skuld smiled. Look at me, she said, raising her weak arms and showing her chains. I am locked. I can't help Mirai without hurting her. If I use my energy, with Mirai as weak as she is now, I would only J her, instead of saving her. Sorry. So, you need a powerful soul, a young one. Kyubi noticed. Naruto looked at her. But that will only make Mirai's string last until the baby is born. It could take years, but it can also be within 9 months. The child will only be born 9 months after Mirai makes love with somebody. So, after that she will Scold explained. 9 months is very few, plus, that gives us no security. Naruto noticed. Isn't there another way? If somebody exchanges his life for Mirai's it will. Scold said. What do you mean, Naruto asked. No. Giving life to Mirai slowly. Scold explained. If the string of a person passes some part to another, then the carpet of life will not be damaged. I will do it. Naruto offered himself. Scold was caught by surprise, but Kyubi was already expecting Naruto to do something stupid. I can give my life to save Mirai's. After all, I'm immortal. You are just like Kurogen. Scold smiled. Now, how do we put a soul within Mirai? Naruto asked. Kyubi his head with his hand. How stupid can you be? Kyubi asked. The Dragon Prince didn't find that very funny. You have to make her a baby. That's why the 9 months. Duh. What have we been talking about? Naruto blushed a lot. Make a baby. Make a baby to Mirai. Naruto was very red, from his nose. But, that's. No, you idiot. She is more than alive. To Scold. Kyubi explained, feeling very bad with the stupidity of his Jinchuriki. Scold. Naruto stared the angel. She sadly smiled. Sorry, it's the only way. No soul would want to be attached to another's body. This is the only way. Scold explained. But, me, making you a baby. Hinata appeared in Naruto's head. How angry would she be if she finds out? They had just got well again, doing this to her was. But, I am an angel. I can only be touched by someone who really loves me. Scold explains. If someone else does it to me, my body will get impure again. Naruto stared her. You will need to forget any other love bond you have. The Jinchuriki lowered his look. He had to let Hinata go, to save Konoha. How hard could that be? He had to betray her to save her. He had to betray Kurogen to save his village. How hard could that be? How hard could it be forgetting all love bonds? Love, it was so hard to Naruto to make them and now he had to forget them. It's for Konoha, he thought. Just for a while, after that, I can have them again. Naruto looked at his hands. Can you give me some time? Sure, Scold said with another smile. The Jinchuriki turned his back at them and went near the window. He looks very bad, Scold said to Kyubi. I didn't want to. I can't understand angels, Kyubi said. It must be hard, not feeling things as jealousy, hate or luxury. It makes us feel better, instead, you guys only feel sad. Scold smiled. Kyubi-san is also incomprehensible for me. Guess this is what makes us different. Scold said and stared Naruto. All of them. Naruto blew at the window, making it become tarnished. He put his finger in it. I have to think only in Konoha as an all, not in anyone as an individual, but them all together, as friends. Hinata flashed in his mind again. Sorry, but I am doing this to save you, all. Naruto's finger had drawn Konoha's symbol in the window's glass. I have to do it. Naruto. Scold called and he turned at her. I'm ready, he said. Naruto knew he couldn't mess up, otherwise, to save Konoha, he would doom Scold, who was helping him. Then, she smiled. Kyubi will be supporting Mirai's body, while I leave with you. Leave? Where? Naruto asked. Scold held his hands and they started shining, disappearing, although, the time flow continued stopped. That's stupid. I guess he has no idea about what it is going to happen to him. Kyubi sighed, grabbing Mirai's hand. Let's hope he doesn't ruin everything. Naruto felt the smell of the sea in his nose. He opened his eye and noticed they were in a wonderful beach. Amazing! Naruto exclaimed, looking around. The sand was so white and wholesome, contrasting with the green trees behind him. In the beach there was a big bed with white sheets and curtains. What? Naruto also noticed his clothes had changed. He was carrying a white pajama made of linen. Do you like it? Skuld appeared near him. She carried her white dress that resembled a rose near her knees. None of the awful chains she carried were arresting her now. Is this heaven? Naruto asked. No. It's a place my sisters made for me. Skuld sat in the bed, making Naruto blush. So I could be happy here, with a Kurogen's heir, they hoped. The Jinchuriki sat near her. Have you made it already? He asked, but Skuld lowered her face, feeling very sad. Only with Susanoo, she said. Sorry. Naruto felt bad. But now I have you. She said, grabbing his hand. Naruto blushed a lot. My pleas were heard by God. This is my first time, so. The Dragon Prince was very embarrassed. Don't worry. Skuld calmed him. I saw many of my mediums making love, so I guess I can make lot of things to you. Naruto's face couldn't get redder. What's wrong? Do you need some more time? I can. How can you be sure I am going to, that I. I am, baby that I'm going to, make you. 1. Naruto couldn't join words to make a sentence, he was so embarrassed. He always thought his first time was going to be with Hinata, and once both were virgins, there wouldn't be any problem if they made any mistake. But it was Skuld standing upon him. Suddenly, Naruto remembered. Skuld's only time was when Susanoo rapped her. Even if I make something stupid, it would be better. She is so pretty, why did someone make that to her? She is so gentile. She even brought me to this wonderful place, all for me. She did it all for me. Naruto's eyes twinkled. I'm the angel of future, for me passes all the visions of what it is going to happen. I can make you impregnate if I want to. We just need to do it. Skuld explained. This is kind of weird. Naruto said, leaning his chin in his knee. I never thought, do you? I mean, you also have to love me, don't you? And I do. She answered. Naruto's heart beat faster and faster. If you are here, it's because you love someone you want to save. I know this looks awkward, but isn't that love you have towards Konoha big enough to turn into love towards me? Naruto was hypnotized by her blue eyes. They were so pure, everything in Skuld was pure. She was offering herself just to help him. She didn't need to do that, yet she was doing for him. Was that angel's true nature? I guess it is. Naruto was feeling strange. It was the same feeling he had when he was with Hinata. Such a strong feeling. It made him want to intensify it. I wanted to be here with Kurogen. Skuld confessed. He took care of me when no other hero wanted to. He was so fond and cheerful. Just like you. But you are different. You don't cry as much as him. Naruto laughed a little. I guess not. Without even knowing why, the Jinchuriki put his arm around Skuld. He has such tender eyes, Skuld thought. I wonder if he really loves me. I don't want to suffer more. God, please, look over me. Don't let me do anything foolish. She put her hand in Naruto's face. God, I wish he could love me, even if it was just for a moment. I wanna be loved. Please, God, do I love her? Naruto thought, closing his eyes. She is like a dream and cares so much about me. Forget. I do love her. I do. Their lips touch and they K. It was a slow and cute K. They stared at each other in the end. If you need some more time to think, you're free to. Skuld said. I'll wait. After all, I'm the one pulling you. How long have you waited for someone to really love you? Naruto asked. Skuld's eyes opened wide. You are so tender. I can't make you wait any longer. Don't rush, Skuld said when she felt Naruto's hands in her hip. He also didn't want to hurt her. She had suffered too much already. Then teach me, Naruto asked. Teach me, how to love you? He asked, laying in the bed. Their hearts were beating pretty fast. Skuld sat above Naruto and untied one button from his pajama, his N. The Jinchuriki a little. I love you, love cannot be taught, it can only be learned. She Naruto again, who put his hands in her legs. People learn how to love each other. The only one who can teach us how to love is God, because him was the first one to feel it. The Jinchuriki stared her in the eyes again. Why do I feel like this near you? I feel so pretty, pure, like I didn't feel for a long time. Are you my heaven? No. But I hope to make you reach it. Naruto had no idea why he was saying that. He never thought he could make such a phrase, but he was so in love, he couldn't avoid it. The boy grabbed Skuld and laid her under him. Tears were falling from their eyes. They were feeling heaven already. Naruto was taking out Skuld's dress and her underwear, blushing a lot for seeing her in. She was just like a human, except for her feathered wing ears and for her pink skin. Skuld was a little embarrassed. Having someone taking her clothes so softly was much better than someone who only bothered to put her panties aside to do it. She closed her eyes and enjoyed feeling Naruto's hands in her. When he finished, he got a little nervous for seeing her in. He felt his body twitching, but it twitched even more when Skuld put her hands in his pajama. Now you. Skuld's hand unbuttoned them one by one and then took the shirt off. She trembled a little when she had to unbutton the trousers one. I can do that if you. Naruto was about to speak, but Skuld stared him and smiled. Thank you. I'm a little nervous too. Sorry, she said and put her hand in her face. Naruto saw how much it trembled. You didn't want me to rush, was it because he felt sorry? Susanoo hurt you in his rush, he thought. He noticed Skuld was much scared. Scared of suffering again. Naruto crossed his arms around her, comforting the angel. I will not make you pain. I'm here to make you smile. To make you have a good memory of what love really is. Naruto said. She smiled and hugged him. You are strong, remember. You don't have to hold yourself just because you are in front of me. You are a splendid woman. Free that woman. Don't say sorry again. I'm tired of hearing you saying that. Thank you. I didn't want to make you go through such constraint. Skuld didn't want to bother Naruto with her own ghosts, but she couldn't avoid remembering how hard it was with Susanoo. You can cry if you want to. Naruto said. Skuld smiled at him. No, we are here to make a baby, not to cry about something we can't change. She remembered, cleaning her tears. Let's make this baby with love. So, in the future, we will not regret it. It will be a handsome boy. He will look just like you, Naruto, and smell sweet, just like me. She said. Naruto felt better by hearing that. He hasn't think about the baby yet, he was doing that for Konoha, but now that Skuld has talked about it. She was right, the baby needed to be made with love. The 2K again and lay down once more. Naruto put himself above Skuld, caressing her body. He wanted Skuld to feel fine, so he decided to go very slowly, exploring her body calmly. The angel too, she felt so precious in Naruto's arms, she wanted to pay back to him everything. Their bees were covered with sweat and they looked at each other again. It's time. Are you scared? Naruto asked. She smiled. A little, she said. Me too. Naruto laughed quietly. This is surreal. The 2K again. Go slowly, please, she asked. Naruto smiled and, without knowing why, he appeared to know how to do it right. Their bee shacked under the white sheets in that exotic island. Soon they lost their minds for love and seeing how sweet it was, they decided to do it all over again, and again. In the end, the two were much exhausted, laying their heads in the pillows and watching the ocean in front of them, while the sunset started. It's pretty, isn't it? Skuld asked. Naruto smiled. You already asked me that. He remembered her. Are you feeling better? Yes, she answered with a beam. Thank you, for loving me. I always wanted to have someone to see the sunset here with me. Finally someone came. I'm so happy. For so many years I wanted someone to love me. I know how you feel. Sarai. I wanted you to feel just like I felt when I found Lo. What? Skuld asked. Naruto lowered his face, feeling very bad. Hinata, he startled and stared her. Sorry, I made you betray her. No more sorries, Skuld. This was my choice. I needed to save her. Naruto didn't want Skuld to feel bad. He knew she was apologizing so much because she had made him suffer. Angels are driven to sadness when they make someone suffer. But all those sorries. If it was a human, Naruto knew Skuld would jump over him and care not about Hinata, but instead. Skuld felt sad, just sad, so, she could only apologize. But, Hinata was the one who made you find true love, wasn't her? Of course you care about her. Of course you feel guilty, even when you did it just to save her. Skuld said. Sorry for making you go through this. Don't blame yourself. Don't be sorry. The boy screamed, scaring Skuld. Stop with the sorries, you are making me go nuts. The fault is mine alone. You are good. You can't hurt anyone, remember. Naruto said, trying to calm down, and then smiled, caressing Skuld. Take care of our baby. Skuld closed her eyes. I'm an angel, my nature makes me worry about the others. Skuld said, crying a little. She didn't want to mad Naruto. It was hard being an angel. Let's enjoy this moment just a little bit more before we go, okay? Naruto asked, seeing how troubled she were, and the two hugged each other. Sorry, Hinata. I love you. I'm so sorry. You may not forgive me, but at least you are alive to not forgive me. Sorry. Skuld closed her eyes and rubbed her head in Naruto's sea. Guess I couldn't hear Skuld saying sorry, because I'm already tired to say it to myself. I'm sorry, Skuld. Humans are strange. Skuld said with a smile. Be sorry not. Erring is human, but forgiving is divine. Naruto sighed. Maybe that's why I ask so many times for forgiveness. I miss heaven, so I am always trying to search it within people. After some minutes, they decided to go back. The hospital continued to be just as they left, although Kyuubi was very upset. You are lucky the clocks aren't working, so I cannot imagine how long you were there. Kyuubi complained. Skuld stared Naruto and smiled again. So, was he able to put the teddy in his cave? I'm not dumb, you know. Naruto spitted. Not. Then you are not the Naruto I knew. Sorry, Skuld, go and get me the real one. Kyuubi said. Naruto was about to punch him, but Skuld held him. Let's not fight, please, she asked. Naruto looked at her and put his hands in her shoulder. Please, look over yourself, he said, and put his hand in her belly, and over our baby. Yes, thank you, for making me believe in myself again. For showing me love, she said and shinned, disappearing into Mirai's body. The time flow was re-established and Kyuubi returned back to Naruto. So, how was it? Kyuubi asked. Why should I tell you? Naruto asked, very angry. You sucked then. Kyuubi mocked. Why the hell did you come off anyway? Naruto asked. Stupid, with me inside you, Skuld would never get rid of those chains and it would become even more impure than before. Seriously, where is your brain? I haven't seen it yet. Kyuubi mocked. Shut up. Naruto noticed the leaf he made in the window. Hinata. He went near it and saw Hinata coming to the hospital. How can I face her again? Why betraying her? She is so fond. She is everything to me. If you didn't do it, then Skuld wouldn't be as happy as she was, and your plan to save Konoha would go down the sewer. Not that I can speak about myself. Kyuubi said. By the way, how can I be sure you won't attack my village after my death? Naruto asked, worried. If you give me your body after your death, I won't come here ever again. Kyuubi said. My body. Why should I do that? Naruto asked. He didn't want to see his body in the hands of the demon. What are you going to do with it after your death? That, and I need one body. Yondaime took mine to hell. Kyuubi said. Yondaime is a hero, he is in heaven. Naruto complained, going near Mirai. If you consider the death god's belly heaven, then he is. Shut up. You are so annoying. Naruto complained again and caressed Mirai's face. Now you are safe, Mom. He kissed her forehead. You will live to find Chigabu. And I. Naruto closed his eyes. To face a life without Hinata. ... End of flashback. Mirai's eyes opened wide, making tears fall. Hinata lowered her face. Naruto had already told her everything, but hearing it again continued to be very painful. That's why, you have recovered in the next day without a scratch. Kaoru's soul was already inside of you and healed you, increasing your lifespan. Naruto said. The Tsukikage lowered her face. So, all the moments I had with Kaoru were. Mirai remembered when her child was born. How Kakashi was happy for having a baby. All the presents she had bought for him and all the smiles they brought. A lie. Kaoru stared Mirai and then looked back at Naruto. But, I love Kaoru. I love Kaoru, he is my child. I carried him. I raised him. I love him. I know you do. Naruto said. I'm sorry. It looks like now, no one of us has more secrets from each other. Mirai smiled sadly in the middle of her tears. The Dragon King never wanted to make her go through such pain. He was feeling so bad for seeing her like that he couldn't avoid crying. Thank you, for taking care of Kaoru. Kaoru lowered his face. Ah, Mirai cried. So that's why. Mirai survived when not even the great Tsunade believed she was going to make it. Pain said, you have betrayed Kurogen by breaking the promise you made to him. He asked you not to touch Skuld. Do you have any idea of what you have done? Do you remember what will happen if a Skuld mates with a Kurogen's heir? Naruto had no idea. Kaoru closed his eyes. The powers of Susanoo would return to his children, meaning the Uchiha. Kakazu remembered. So that's why. Kisame said. Itachi-san's vision had gotten worse every day, but when we got words that Mirai-chan had survived, his eyesight got back. That and. Deidara stared Kaoru. King Kurogen will reborn. Zetsu said. Naruto's eyes opened wide and he looked at his child. Kaoru stared him back. No way, so, you stopped appearing before me, because you. Naruto didn't know what to say. He was so rude to Kurogen the last they crossed paths. Did Kaoru remember that? What to do? How did you know that? Hiden asked to Kakazu, who sighed. You have came this far and you don't know it. Kisame played. So, that kid is the immortal heir of Kurogen. Toby bound his hands. The one whose bee can give immortality. Minato's bee. So. That changes nothing, my prince, no, my king. Pain corrected. I will not give up freeing Skuld. If you refuse, I will order my men to charge against what's left of Konoha. Are you going to let your people Yellow Flash wouldn't. Naruto lowered his face and then stared Gaara again. I have a different choice. Toby interrupted and jumped, landing near the leaves. What about Kurogen first? Kaoru's eyes opened wide, just like Naruto's. I don't remember giving you orders to leave your position, Toby. Pain said, but Toby answered with a loud laugh. So, you are finally revealing yourself. Let's see what you have behind that mask. I joined Akatsuki because I wanted to be immortal. Toby explained. Jiraiya startled, recognizing his voice. The Akatsuki put his hand on his mask and took it off. It can't be. Phoenix, Jiraiya exclaimed. But, how do you manage to survive till today? The same way you did. Phoenix had black spiky hair and one Sharingan eye, the other had a huge ugly scar. You haven't aged a bit, how? While Minato, Jiraiya appeared to be very angry. If you want to know the reason why nobody told you about your father, Naruto, that man is the reason. Naruto stared Phoenix, who grinned. He tried to kill Minato because of his bee and was also the one who caused the death of the last of the Nakamura. Shut up. Phoenix's Sharingan eye turned Mangekyo and everybody in the Hokage's roof got paralyzed, except for Naruto and Kaoru. So, Phoenix pointed his sword with the symbol of the Uchiha clan to Naruto. You are Minato and Kushina's child, you have the same eyes your mother had, before IJ. Naruto opened his mouth. My mom. So that's how. Kyuubi appeared. Inside of Naruto, Kyuubi was shouting smoke from his nostrils. Phoenix, that bastard. I'm locked down here thanks to him. Pain's eye trembled while he bound his hands tightly. Conan noticed it, such as the other members. Bad boy, Toby. Deidara whispered. Leader hates when someone messes up with his former wife. He is so screwed. Hiden grinned. Leader is going to kick his butt. I wanted to become immortal. To achieve the dream even Madara wasn't able to. Phoenix explained. Your bee, Naruto, can make me do that. Then, I will be able to ask something else. If only I knew that stupid Kushina was hiding you when I reached her room. I would have killed you right away. So, are you trying to jay me now? Naruto asked. Finally, he had a person to put all the blame from all the suffering he has passed. And what an angry it was. Phoenix smiled again with his Sharingan shining. What should we do, my leader? Zetsu asked. Pain was very angry, but maintained his posture. Don't move, Pain said. Uchihas always end up screwing up. The Akatsuki leader's intent was huge. My frig, the woman I loved. It was you, Toby. Pain remembered all the smiles his wife gave to him, all the happiness they shared and even the daughter they had. It was you who killed her and Yellow Flash. Toby. Pain's hands were bee with the strength he made while binding them. Pain. Conan sighed sadly. I still need you, Phoenix said to Naruto, to grant my wish. But, on the other hand, Kaoru is useless. Naruto's heart began to shrink. That's Phoenix. Sakura remembered when Tsunade spoke about him. His medulla, could have saved Kirika, and also, he was the one who preferred his clan instead of the woman he loved. Crap, I can't move my body. Shikamaru said. Phoenix, our country lost the last great war thanks to him. Kankuro explained. He defeated the Sand Army. They said he could come back from the ashes, just like a phoenix. Naruto. Gaara called, worried with his friend. Naruto saved him from Akatsuki and now, Gaara couldn't do a thing to save the child of the man who saved him. How awful it was. I'm going to K the Great Kurogen and become immortal. A legend like the Norse ninja. Phoenix laughed out loud. Naru ni. Kaoru ran at Naruto, who hugged him. In that moment, Naruto felt his body freezing. What? Genjutsu. Crap. So, Crybe, Kurogen. Phoenix raised his sword. This is bad, if Kaoru's, then Pain. Conan startled. Hold your position, Conan. Pain screamed. She stared him, just as the other members. I see. Kakazu smiled. But Pain. Conan stared him, but no answer came. I can't move, Naruto whispered. Kaoru. The Dragon King was immobile before the man who killed his mother and ordered Kyuubi to attack Konoha. Kaoru was in danger. All of his friends were also paralyzed. Who would come? Finally, my biggest wish. Phoenix moved his sword. Kaoru. Mirai screamed, worried with her nephew. Yo-oh-you. Someone screamed. B splashed all over the place. So many B. Without a mask to protect his face, the Uchiha's face got painted in red. Naruto's hands trembled. Kaoru continued in his arms. Daddy, a childish voice said. Mirai's eyes opened wide. No way, the Tsukikage said. For Kaoru. Naruto opened his eyes and saw someone in front of him, B. Who? Daddy, she cried, while Sasuke couldn't hold himself in his feet. Yo-oh-you, are you okay? Koka took Naruto out of the paralyzing genjutsu. Sorry for the delay. The Jinchuriki didn't heard what she said. The image of Sasuke much wounded before him was driving his heart mad. Sasuke, himself for Naruto. Mirai whispered. I told you, Uchihas always screw up. Pain said. Sasuke had a deep C from his left shoulder to his right knee. Sasuke. Naruto instinctually opened his arms to catch the Uchiha. Sasuke fell due to his wounds. Sasuke himself for Naruto, just like. Mirai cried. Itachi did for me. She closed her eyes. You were right, my love. Sasuke really has become the hero you always wanted him to be, she smiled. Itachi, I guess you never get tired from being right, even in death. Sasuke, talk to me. Naruto asked. She also went near him. Daddy, she cried. Daddy, daddy. Her desperation was huge. Sasuke wasn't responding. Uchiha. Phoenix saw the stamp in Chi's clothes. Sasuke. Mikoto's second child. Pity. Guess your two children are now my sister. Sasuke. Please, answer me. Sasuke. Naruto desperately called, worried with Sasuke's silence. You clumsy idiot, you are always so noisy. Sasuke whispered. Naruto opened his eyes. The Uchiha was B from his mouth and his vision was blurred. Naruto's face appeared flawed to him. Sasuke smiled. Sorry, guess I'm not going to see the new Konoha you were going to build. What a saying. Naruto screamed. You are going to live. Remember Chi. You won't be her father. To give her everything. Sasuke, not now, we have just got together again. Sasuke coughed some B. I can't stand you crying. Sasuke said, breathing hard and turned to Chi. I have lied to you. He said, cleaning her tears with his hand. I'm not your father and your mother is that red-haired woman locked in the tree. Chi cried. I don't care. I love Daddy, Chi said, holding his hand. Sasuke smiled, closing his eyes. I know, thank you, Chi. I also don't care, because I love you. Tears fell from the Uchiha's eyes. Is Sasuke really Sakura thought. Did he? For Naruto. Naruto. The Jinchuriki stared him. I have no words to say how thankful I am to you. You are the only friend I have and Sasuke coughed more B, making Naruto cry more. For you, offering my life for you. I will always. Sasuke. Naruto called, but he had fainted. Daddy. Sakura-chan. Naruto cried. Help Sasuke. Please. Someone. Sasuke can't Sasuke. He still had so much to offer. Sasuke. Naruto cried. Koka went near Sakura and took her out of the genjutsu. Help him. My king wants that, Koka said. Sakura hesitated a little, but when she saw Naruto like that, she ran for him. Let me. She put her hand in Sasuke's, healing him. Naruto's heart was pulsing with anger. You. He shouted at Phoenix. I have no time to play with you. Phoenix bit his finger and rose his hand. My prey is Kurogen. Koka put herself in front of Kaoru. It's the first time I see a dragon. You really are amazing and soon you will be mine. Come. Chichiriboshi. A shining phoenix bird appeared in the Uchiha's shoulder. Ready to S. You are the one who will S. She said, with anger in her eyes. She got up. How could you? To a fellow Uchiha. He is just the child of a loser father who ended up being K. Phoenix said, if my clan, if Fugaku didn't turn his back at me, today, we would rule Konoha. But they were scared from Yondaime. I could have K him. I had the power, but they betrayed me. The Uchiha clan is full of traitors who always run with fear. I didn't do that. I achieved much more than all of them. Traitors, she whispered, while her eyes slowly turned red. You are right. The Uchiha clan was filled with traitors and cowards who only relied in their name to be feared. The name Madara gave them, yet, they betrayed him. She said. Phoenix found strange her way of speaking. It was not of a child. Plus, how did she know about Madara? That's why, they needed to be wiped out. What? Phoenix noticed something weird. And you are just one of them. She said, raising her hand. Where were you when Yondaime started to arrest your kin's men? Phoenix startled. Wasn't him arresting them because of you? Aren't you an Uchiha? Why did you fell in love with a woman from another clan? Wasn't the Uchiha that good? B. I will K you. Chichiriboshi, wipe her down. The Uchiha ordered. Chi. Mirai cried. The phoenix didn't move. Phoenix found it strange. Every single one of his sacred birds always obeyed him without restriction. Chichiriboshi. Phoenix saw his bird flying to Chi's arms. Why? Because an Uchiha who leaves his bee-related men is the worst kind of people. Chi said. Chichiriboshi, as the other phoenixes only obeyed Madara, because he cared about his kin, the Uchihas that trust each other. You. So, Toby, what a lame appearance you made. Pain said, surprising him. My sweet granddaughter, I'm impressed with your growth. But now, let me handle him. He holds me no use. She said, K him if you want to. Phoenix said, I agree. Naruto got up. K my mother, Yondaime, Konoha and even Sasuke. That will be all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos. Goodbye.